think increasingly there's more parents that are looking for something different in education. They're realising that, hey, these schools look exactly like they did when I was there, and we can't educate our kids in the way we were educated because the future's going to be very different for them.
I feel like the future is so unknown and changing so quickly that we kind of don't know what our kids are going to face, and I feel like the skills that they're really going to need are things like problem solving.
We decided to start our own school. We're trying to transform education from teaching passive students to developing active lifelong learners. Our goal is to empower our students to thrive in and build the world of the future. I guess one of the key differences between Luminaria Academy and a traditional school is that the work that the children work on here exits our school and goes to address real problems faced by real people in the world. And we want our children of all ages to understand that they're capable of creating change today. They don't have to wait till they're a grown-up in the distant, far-off future. They can make positive contributions to their world now. At Luminaria Academy, we don't separate our teaching into different subject areas because in life, we don't sit down and do something that's maths and then something that's English. We want our children to be able to work with skills from all of these areas. Kids spend part of their time in their cohort, so we work in cohorts here. And with their cohort, they have 2 primary educators. With those educators, they work on core skill development in literacy and numeracy, but they spend most of their day in hands-on making and building projects.
We have this thing called the Luminaria design process, and at first you have the first principles inquiry, which is sort of like where the teachers sort of set the goals, and then you have to choose an audience, which is authentic empathy. And then you have to do some blue sky thinking, which is like brainstorming, coming up with ideas. And then you have to critique and filter, which means you have to sort of like choose some good ideas and some ideas that are not going to work. And then you sort of make it. And after you make it, you iterate and see what's not working and what's working and what you can make better. And then once you do that, you'll plan and then you launch it. And then afterwards we have a reflection, like what we did well, what we can do better next time. At this school, my parents are really, really happy because they're like, wow, this is a really good fit, it's awesome. Because my dad all the time just sort of goes on about how good this school is.
Since starting at this school, I've found that our girls just love coming to school every day, so they must be doing something right. The kids are really loving learning.
While we can't predict the future, we want to prepare our kids to be ready for any version of it, and we want to give them the skills now. It is the future now, it is different, there's technology coming in that's more advanced all the time, and we want our children to be comfortable with that and have the skills to deal with that now.